Hello everyone, hope you're having a wonderful week. It's beautiful, beautiful weather here and hope you have the same where you are. So I have a lot of questions about what pencils I use, how I start, etc, etc. So I thought that this would just be an introduction to what I use when I start and the reasons why. So I use Staedtler, I absolutely love them. This is the Mars Lumograph range, so graphite in its sort of purest form, for want of a better word. Obviously the H's are, and the B's then have other elements added to them to get the depth of color that they manage to give you. 4H is an amazing pencil to start with. However, make sure it's blunt and make sure that you're using it on its side. Otherwise, you're going to find that it will damage your paper, and you certainly don't want that to be happening. Then I move on to an HB. That's the middle of the range, as you can see. It just gives you a little bit more depth and just helps you with certain shadows that you don't want as dark as the others. I will slowly move through to a 2B, then to a 4B and a 6B, and then blend. So basically, once you've moved through those, you will end up with something similar to this. And here you can see that I have blended it. You can see that this is the 6B. Here I've used the 2B. This will be the 6B as well. And for this one here, I've used a little bit of 4B and just blended it across into the white of the paper. Then you add these beauties here. And these are absolutely phenomenal. These are your darkest of darks. You will not go to these pencils until you have done, as I've explained to you, with regards to the Staedtler Mars Lumograph pencils. These are the black Lumograph, and these give you an absolutely incredible intensity of black. So your last resort for shadows will be with these pencils, and you can see the rich blackness. The other thing with these pencils as well is that they don't reflect, whereas graphite does, so that part of it will reflect. This part of it doesn't reflect. A lot of people use these in portraits. I do as well. And certain areas of the portraits that you don't want to reflect the light, the eyes, except for example. And these babies are just absolutely incredible. These are called the Mars Lumograph Black pencils. They come in a range as well, up to an 8B. So they're available here in South Africa. It's a great addition to your art supply kit. And these two can also be beautifully blended. You can see here that my pear at the bottom is being blended out, but that's exactly what I want, because if the light is coming from that side, this part underneath here will be the deepest and the darkest. You're not really going to see much of that pear the bottom except for the reflected light, which we'll take out with the Mars Lumo eraser, just to give that a bit of extra light there. I mean, look at that, isn't that gorgeous? And this is very, very abstract. I mean, this has got nothing special about it at all. It's very, very loose and extremely abstract. Anyone can do this. I would suggest that you take your pencils and you try this particular style. Start off very, very loose with the outline and then build it up with the pencils that you have to the darkest darks. I'm not quite sure what it is here that I have drawn. It doesn't really matter. It's just a shape and an object. And we shall just add it to the rest of the still life here. Put a bit of shadow in there, just to bring that out. Put that little thing in there. Bit of a leaf. As you can see, I'm holding the pencil in a very, very side-on way. And the reason for this is so that I don't get into a massive detail, that I keep this as abstract-y as it is. So there we go, people. I really would like you to try this and use your pencils, and then have a look at the Staedtler range, because it really is a beautiful range of pencil blacks and graphites. and add it to your supply list and to your supplies, and you will have great fun with it, as you can see as I'm doing. Quick sketch with not much detail. It's all about having fun, enjoying it, enjoying the process. And there we have our quick little pencil demonstration. As I said to you before, start off with a very light pencil. A 4H is what I start off with, and literally very loose outlines, and then build up into the rest of your darks, going from 4H through to the HB, 2B, 4B, 6B with your shadows, and then ending up with these beautiful blacks. And there is our little abstract. Thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to know anything else, let me know, and I shall definitely add a quick video, as I have done here, to give you guidance. Have a great week.